Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Raggy stream. So, before we start, just me and Midgard at the minute. The other people are too late, very late. We have got some people in the background as well, waiting to come on. First of all, I just want to say sorry that we didn't stream last week. Oh, someone else has just joined as well. Yeah, so apologies for not streaming last week. We have decided, I don't know if you saw in the intro, but we have decided to now do it once every 2 weeks. So just like TTSNT, we're doing it once every 2 weeks. So the way that it'll work is, say this Monday we're streaming, so next Monday we won't be, and then the Monday after we will be. So technically there's no, wait, what am I saying? Yeah, so like say there's a Raggy stream this week, TTSNT at the end of the week, and then that Monday, no Raggy stream, then no TTSNT, then a Raggy stream, then TTS. Yeah, I think that's how it works. I think so. But anyway, let's get some of the people up. So Neil is coming on shortly. Lucy's coming on shortly as well, but I'm going to shut up. Let's get Couch Doctor Arachnophobia on first.
You really long that whole explanation out. I hope you're aware. Like, it was like, mate, that's so painful. Hello, everyone.
It was like this Monday and then TTSNT Saturday, but it's not. Oh, I don't know if we should say. Did we agree on that? If it's this Saturday or not?
I'd forgotten about that until you just said it. No, we
one day this week.
Something else. Yeah, don't.
It's one day this
commit
week
to anything. Like.
So we have got Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks on as well. Hello.
Hi, chat.
Hey guys.
Hi, Rocky.
How are you?
Hey guys. Good.
Morning.
Just
What
waking
time is
up.
it there? You just waking
1
up?
o'clock.
Wow. It is 8 o'clock here. I wish it was.
It is 1 o'clock in the
Afternoon.
afternoon.
To be fair, I got up at 4 a.m. this morning, and then I think I had a little doze, and then I got up at like 6.
I had a little dose.
Hi Mom. Hi Angel. The killer brackies, you pulled the egg sac today?
Yes.
Sorry, you messaged me and I was like, it's only been a few weeks, right?
Technically, that was filmed 36 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that video was filmed. Yeah, because I pulled it on. No, it's day 36 or day 37 today.
Okay.
So
I
haven't actually. I've only released that to members at the minute, but yeah, I've got a killer Raggy tahini egg sack.
Avec egg sac that I have 7 days before I pull.
7 days. What's
Then I pull my avec egg sac.
That's a week, Jaden.
No,
7
I
days.
mean, what egg sack is that? Sorry.
Avicularia, M1.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm excited.
It was tonight was eventful, but I'll probably release the video this weekend, I think, for everyone to watch. Oh, we got Neil here now. You're right, Neil.
Late as usual.
Yeah.
Hi, Neil.
He was tending to his cows.
Yeah, I was trying to hang them straight.
So sorry, we have got it's the woman that owns One Balfouri. Glorified Pet Rocks. Hello.
Triggered. Hi.
Somewhere, Jaden.
Sorry?
All communals start from somewhere.
I only have 1, 2. Leave.
No.
I have 1
Balfouri's
female.
Boring solo.
I had 10 and now I've got 15, and I think I'll stay at that because it's a nightmare rehousing them all.
I've only got one Balfouri, but I've rehoused more Balfouri communals than anyone who keeps Balfouris, I think, other than one person.
Hello, everyone in the chat. Hey, Francis.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't even looked at the people in the chat. But before we do that, let's get Ben up as well. So Ben's sitting in the background. We don't want to leave little young Ben in the back. You're right, Ben.
The kid in the car.
Yeah.
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Sorry, let's have a little say hello to the people in the chat because we've neglected them for 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Sorry, guys. So we got Moon over Miami. I'm just going to pin these up quick. You guys can talk while I just whack these up.
So no pressure there.
Hold
Yeah.
tight.
Great.
Ray.
Talking of,
Isn't it always harder when someone tells you to talk?
it's
Yeah.
like you do me a favour and talk about this in 10 minutes.
100%.
Oh yeah,
Talk
I'll
for
just
you.
rush
The
on
Invert
that.
Kingdom is giving us a little wave.
I'm
We've got Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks.
Guys, I
Yeah.
swear to God, right, the Raggy stream does special things for my spider collection because I've just gone
Why?
to show you the Hogner-Schmitzy egg sac and there's a baby Hogner-Schmitzy just crawling on its mum. No, she's
No
covered in them.
way.
She's fucking covered in them. She's covered in babies. Hang on, I need to get some light before I take
Can
this
we
lid
see?
off. Like, yeah, you can. Just bear with. Seriously, just bear with. I need to turn the light on and get some
All right.
more.
Craig's
on the situation.
excited. Oh,
Well, it happens to Craig every time on the stream. His jumping spiders hatched on the Raggy stream.
what? Right. While Craig's oh, let me just get Craig up. There you go. Right, so we got Stacey's vintage creatures as well. Spiders. We've got Skarner Exotics. I think that's how you say it. We've got Flawless Fangs. I've already said. We got Lexi in the chat.
Hey, Lexi.
Hannah Von Squish. What's up, Hannah? It's been a while. We got Callum. Angel and Tom's Arachnid's Room.
I think Kieran's sneaking around in there somewhere too.
Hi, Karen.
Is it Graham? Is that how you say
That's how you say
Graham?
it.
Yeah.
it? Good evening, Graham. We got Tanya from Secret Forest Creatures.
Hey, Dan.
We got Slow Dance, Too Soft Rock. I've not seen you before, but hello, guy.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so cool.
No way. Wait, I'm putting you big screen.
How many do you reckon you've got there, Craig?
I genuinely don't know. That one that you see moving around has just crawled out of the egg sac, so they're still coming out.
Wow.
Craig, it looks like there's loads. Can
Jaden,
they
I
get
think
out
I've
them
got-
holes?
They won't leave the mother at that size.
They look like they're going to get out those holes.
They will get out those holes, but they're not going to leave the mother at that size. So I've got time to put her in a bigger enclosure with no holes.
It's pretty awesome how they carry him around in the back.
Craig, that is
It reminds
awesome.
me of those frogs that hatch them out of their back.
Haven't you put Francis in the intro yet, Jaden?
I haven't got a picture of Francis.
No, Troy. I sent James to the PO box, but he doesn't get off work until 4, so he won't be able to go check it until 4. But we will be checking it today. I'm in Tarantula Canada's T-shirt.
Gypsy Boy, tonight we're only having Fatal Fang people up here tonight. So
Have you
people
sent
that
the
have
link to the
taken
group?
part in
Jaden?
Fatal Fangs. I did put it in the little chat on Facebook.
Because unfortunately, I only walked in from work at 20 to 8 and didn't have time to do anything.
Yeah, I think we've all been a bit busy today.
Crazy.
I just woke up.
You know what I did this morning? I
And
worked.
after this, I'm probably going to take a nap.
That sounds cool. I worked all day Saturday, so when I woke up this morning, I thought it was Sunday and went back to sleep and was 2 hours late for work.
I'm confused. Was Francis disappointed? I'm trying to scroll down all the comments.
I picked
Because
up
he's
it.
still not in the intro.
Oh, I'm sorry, Francis. Please send it to me.
He said I submitted a pic of the Raggy's t-shirt.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
That's mad. That's not what I expected to be looking at like today.
That's pretty awesome.
Craig, that's really cool. I hope you do a video on that.
Well, definitely now because I've got a load of footage of her having the egg sac and the pairing, as you saw, like went up. So
And also,
I've got-
that's pretty cool because there's a load of people that are looking for Hogner Schmitzy, I think.
did somebody
$1
say?
million.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I'm going to go quiet for like 10 minutes and take pictures of this girl. So talk amongst yourselves.
You need to do one
Francis
of them
wants
pictures in
a
the
couple,
dark
Craig.
so all their lights, so all their eyes shine.
We got Grandad Craig.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
So I paired my Levidas green femur, and it was the easiest thing I've ever done. They paired. She went away. He walked away. I put the male LP in with the female, and they tapped to each other for 3.5 hours till 3 a.m, and then she tried to kill him. I was literally sat there watching them like that.
Wait, was that your LP? Did you say?
Yeah, they were tapping to each other, and I'm like, go on, just get at it. And I was sat on the arm of the chair watching them with a pair of tweezers ready to separate him. And then she went for him. After 3 hours, 20 minutes, she went for him.
Wow. And they didn't pair.
No, they didn't pair. They looked like they were going to a couple of times. They come together and slapped about a bit, and then she walked off, and then they did that a little while, and I thought, well,
slapped about a bit. I love
you
that.
know what they do, you know. But she wasn't up for it. She wasn't in the mood.
Kieran, what day is it again? Is it Thursday? I think it's Thursday, but anyway, well, Kieran said to say it. Basically, it's his birthday. I think, was it his birthday Thursday or Saturday?
I think it's his birthday on the Thursday.
It's either on the Thursday or the Saturday, but either way, we're now changing the TTSNT stream to, I think, Thursday. So it'll be on Kieran's channel. Yeah, this Thursday, he said it in the chat. So this Thursday, I think 8 o'clock still. And we're going to have like a TTSNT birthday bash.
Get in.
Imagine like one of the old school streams, like before we put all the rules and shit in.
20 minutes of spider talk, the rest is just out unadulterated drinking.
Oh, so his birthday's Friday, stream Thursday. So knowing Kieran, Rachel's going to be on probably as well. And they're going to be on past midnight.
Yeah, it'll stream into
his, yeah, they're streaming into his birthday, and he's probably going to stay up till like 6 a.m, hammered.
The legend.
So luckily I'm on a late the next day as well.
I've only ever been drunk once in my entire life, and I'm 23.
It's overrated.
It's painful sometimes as well. Like, I don't blame
you. Know what it is? It was never ever painful for me, but the last few times I've got really drunk, it's like, whoa, what's this?
No, because I've done like ridiculous shit. Like when I've been drunk, like I don't remember it, but I was told, and I had the marks for about 4 weeks afterwards, where I apparently I was going to go down the stairs to let someone in the door when we lived in like where the bottom floors are flat and then the top 2 floors are one thing. And I decided to literally just dive headfirst down the stairs. Like literally, I didn't touch one stair from the top to the bottom and nearly landed on like a massive chest of drawers. Just like fucked up my ribs and one of my knees. And I was just like, the next day I felt like I'd been beaten up. It was jokes. So yeah, it can hurt physically, like very physically. You know?
I have never ever forgotten what I've done when I've been drunk. Never ever. I've always remembered everything. Even if I was that bad I couldn't walk, I've still remembered everything.
Hey, what's up? Is it Mazda?
And
Mazda Monday.
So, Ben, have you got your clips ready for Fatal Fangs?
Yeah, I've got all of them. So I was a little bit worried when there was a little bit of controversy over the My Gallimorphs, because someone went, well, they're not technically true spiders. And I'm like, shut up. Yeah.
They were used in Fatal Fangs too, though, wasn't they?
Yeah, they were used in, with, I think, Winter Night.
Hey, Candice.
Well, I've only got to get 3 clips, and every time I've tried to get some good clips, my spiders just decide that they're going to softly take the feeder. They don't do anything outrageous, and it's just not worked at the minute. The only
creative with it.
The only good bit of footage that I might have got is the female LP trying to eat the male, but you can't use that.
Yeah.
The hardest time I'm having is I want to show everybody. That's the hardest time I'm having. I've got all my clips and I'm sitting on them, and I just want to show everybody.
I keep saying,
you are allowed to use old clips, aren't you? So
yeah, I've been cycling through stuff, thinking, what if I can't get any clips? What if my spiders just won't give me anything good? But how many have you got there?
I've got all 6 clips done, but I did have to reuse like the same spiders because most of mine are little tiny slings, so they're already on pre-killed at the minute. So That's out the window. But
There's me
luckily,
with
I
no
have a
clips done.
DVB, and they come through every time.
Have you got yours done, Jaden?
No, I've got no clips done. I've got a lot of recorded footage, but I need to go through it all.
I've got footage, but like I said, if I don't get the camera out, they do mad takedowns. As soon as I get the camera there, they just like stroll out and just hold it with their foot and grab it. And I'm like, that's not good. That's not going to win.
Like
I've
they
shown
know.
Craig a lot of my footage, and I've got some nice ones, but I just got to
Got
look
some
through it
banging
all.
ones.
Widget, you've got yours done, huh?
Me
I think
has
Widget's
mine
got about
already.
20 done.
I think, Widget, you've submitted yours, right?
These are in.
Yeah, Amy has mine already.
Which makes me even more nervous.
You can do it, Neil.
I haven't even got fully to grips
How many
with it
weeks we got left?
yet. I don't know, not many.
Like 2.5, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
It'll all come together. It always does for me. It'll come
I'm just going
together.
to see where Lucy is quick, and I'll be back. And I think someone else may be
You know,
joining as well.
messaged me. She said she's going to be on in a couple of minutes.
A couple minutes.
Exactly a week.
She just said, I'll be a few minutes. I've only just sorted Alex.
All right, that's sweet. That's good. At least she's alive.
Yeah, she's good. Eb said, I've got some great shots.
I've got 7. I'm coming for dark
I'm
then.
excited to see Ebbs.
Conda Kid's coming for dark then.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Eb.
Yeah. But I feel like Troy is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Troy.
Yeah.
He's a sneaky one, is Troy.
I'm scared of Widget.
I'm scared
See?
of everyone. I've got the clips.
I'm scared of Widget.
Troy's got a decent cam, and I know what type of footage that camera can take.
Oh, we
So-
need a fight pose clip as well.
And I know some of the equipment Troy's got lately, so I think he's going to do fine.
Yeah.
I think he's
I've
going
got
to
a new,
surprise a
I've got a
few
new
people.
phone. That's got a quite good camera. It's probably better than the camera that we bought for holiday.
The
Oh,
new-
well.
The new Samsung one's good. You just got to play around a bit with it.
Do you find,
Yep.
Jaden, when you the autofocus thing, it makes it worse?
I don't autofocus. I use manual.
How do you turn that setting off?
Sorry?
Do you know when you've got the camera and you put it near something, it selects what it
No,
thinks.
just go manual focus. Go on Pro Video, and then it
That's-
has the manual.
sounds
You can
really
change all the settings. That's the best way to use it. Honestly, trust me, it's the best way to use it. Craig,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. You just literally go onto Pro camera, press ultra wide, and go in like that. You need to have enough light, and that's the trouble I'm having at the minute because I haven't got my actual thing up.
Francis hopes to go against Ebbs in Fatal Fangs 3 so he can
That's
destroy
going
him.
to be a very difficult conversation afterwards, Francis, mate. That
Can you
thing-
imagine?
I hope you've got a spare bedroom. If you do beat her,
There's some things I want to say, but I can't.
if you do beat her, be gracious and don't brag.
When she's around.
Or don't- if you do, don't let us see it.
What I'm most looking forward to is a lot of people surprising us
Yeah, I'm
with good
You know what it
clips.
is? I don't mind if I go out in the first round. I just want to be part of it and have a go at it. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Jaden, I want you. That's what Alternative Invert said. Kieran,
that's only because he already knows he can't beat me.
To be honest with you, that's probably not the first time Kieran said that to you, is it, Jim?
Eb said we actually have a spare bed.
There you go.
It's not spare. It's Side X's bed.
Yeah.
I
Got
love how
fair.
everyone knows.
Love how everyone knows me so well. No, I'm just accustomed to Yorkshire lasses. Being married to one and all.
Ordering my books.
That is an awesome shot.
That's so cool.
Craig, you need to turn all the lights off later and get one with a flash so you can get all their eyes shining.
I mean, I'll try.
Then you can put one of them pictures on Facebook and go, "Whoa, what's this mad alien spider?"
Craig, I want to see him again. Show us one last time. I hate tree spiders, but
They're quick as well, Craig.
that's
They
the one
are.
I gave you, wasn't it, Craig?
Yep.
Look at that. Look what he's done with it. He's bred it.
Amazing.
And brought more
love
spiders that Jaden's terrified of into the world.
Did she eat the male?
Nope. The male ran away and died of his own accord.
Did it? Cool. And when spiders like that carry their young on their back, do the young eat the mum?
No, not in all cases. Some cases, yes, but not in this one. They operate on a similar system to like a tarantula in so much as what they were when they were in egg stage. They've got an embryo that a yolk that they can eat, so they live off that for a bit. Which is why I'm saying I've got time before they all start to try and bolt out, because they won't leave her.
Hey, iconic. That was beautiful, Craig. Thank you. Sorry, I just wanted to see it one last time.
They're mad.
Yeah.
Will you leave the babies with the mum as long as possible, or like when do you separate?
See, now this is where like I'm in unknown territory here as well. Like, so I'm doing this kind of blind in a way.
Ben.
But I think you can kind of tell, because it's the same in certain respects with jumping spiders, because when they get to the point where you want to start separating them is when they start wandering off on their own.
Yeah.
So when you start seeing them, you just start, if you see ones and twos, just snag them, and then when there start to be a mass exodus, snag them and just snag the rest of them, because they'll run away before they'll try and eat each other as a rule.
Yeah, because I guess there's not really much of a chance of separating them while they're on the mother.
She'll just run away. Like that's the thing.
Yeah. So I've been talking to quite a few North American keepers, because I was going to breed the Tigrosa georgicola, and which is a similar species, and they just recommend separating as soon as they hop off, basically. So just keep an eye on her.
Guys, like, I know it looks like there's shitloads on top, but you should see the underside of her as well. Like, I've just literally looked down and there's like, it's just covered, like everything's covered in tiny, tiny spiders.
How many do they normally drop?
I don't know, but do you know what it is? We had a big house spider in here that made a home in one of the old enclosures in the bedroom, and she had an egg sac, and they were all over her, and she died. And then they said, I didn't realize I just left her to it, but there were hundreds and hundreds. They were everywhere, little yellow spiders everywhere for weeks. Hundreds of them. I'm just envisaging that, Craig.
I mean, I'll take it when they're worth like £15 pro.
Yeah.
Is that how much they're worth?
Roughly, give or take, depends where you get them from, but something along those lines. Depends what size they are as well. I'm just making a joke mainly, but they're not like cheap.
You don't see them often. You see a lot of people asking for them, and as soon as someone's got them for sale, they go really quick.
I'll say now, like any of the the sellers and that want to buy bulk, no, these ones are mine.
You're going to get a few messages now. I would really like some of them in my shop.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I've got to start thinking about the ECC's future and shit like that.
Definitely. I just came home.
Thank you very much. We've got a super chat.
It has to be
I
done.
love how you just cut people off with it. It's jokes.
It has. The minute it comes through, it has to be done.
Kill that monkey with a stick.
I can't tell what's going on except for everything goes mute.
Yeah.
Cheers, Kieran.
It depends how your internet connection is for how other people because sometimes my internet's really bad, and when I play like one of them little clips, I can't see anything. And when my internet's really good, I can see it all. That's why sometimes I have to get Amy to like press the stuff, because I don't know when it starts and ends.
Yeah. Just sticking with tree spiders. Neil tagged me in a post earlier with something to do with jumping spiders, and now everyone on multiple groups is asking me about jumping spiders, and they're the one spider I don't know much about.
Oh, I apologise. Do you know what it is? Someone had said about it, and I was thinking in my head, who had jumping spiders? And every time I just think, I know Ben had them because he got bit by one.
Yeah.
And that's my mindset, and I think Ben will know. Surely Ben will know. Like there are a few people, but I can never remember who they are. There is someone that just specialises in selling jumping spiders, and I cannot remember.
I want to know anything about jumpers. I messaged Bex Exotics. She's like,
I was going to say
Bex,
yeah.
I tagged her in something the other day when someone asked about something. I should have thought of that.
Yeah, Bex, Jeremy, Peter Laws as well. But
Right.
yeah, they're all really good with jumping spiders.
There we go again.
Thank you very much. We have got a super chat.
Neil just goes, here we go again.
Kill that monkey with a stick.
Here we go again.
Troy did it just so that it went on. He knew. Yeah, he knows it bugs me. That monkey.
Used towards an internet upgrade.
Right, give me 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes.
Ben only keeps things that like a bite of human flesh.
I keep a lot of beetles and other stuff, just I don't show them as much because they're pretty dull.
How's Jaden and Craig?
Jaden and Craig are good. They've fed 3 times in a week, pretty much. And that's insane for leeches. Generally, they go for months without eating.
It doesn't sound like nearly enough to be a Jaden and a Craig.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate leeches. I'm sorry.
I actually want to get
Oh,
some.
leeches. Oh.
Was
Craig,
that Ben
if you
that
get
shared
some,
the
dude,
pictures in the Fatal Fangs chat, the videos?
Yeah, those were
Oh, I
my
could have
2.
been sick when I was watching it. I almost threw up.
Here, when you go swimming, you jump in the lake and you get out, you're usually covered in leeches and you have to salt them off. There's
Yeah,
like
I've
40
seen
or
that.
40 on your
So-
back when you get into the lake.
No way. I would not be
Yeah,
getting in your lake.
So bad. Especially if
I
you
would
get up
not
to
be
a dock
getting in
to
your
get out
lake.
of
I'm
the lake.
sorry.
Yeah.
God, no.
I've had leeches in places nobody
Oh,
should ever want leeches. So
Right?
I'll pass on that.
And I see people keeping them as pets, and I'm thinking, wow, I could make a lot of money. I just have to jump into the lake and pull all these leeches off of me and start shipping them out to people.
Yeah, I would, if I could get some, I would buy some off you because it's a right game to get them sometimes.
Here we've got like
Yeah.
tiger leeches they're called or something. They've got weird stripes down them.
Yeah. Yeah, but leeches are easy to find if you know where to look. And yeah, I've got a leech cellar not too far from me.
So we got how's the Avic Craig?
Where the
Any
fuck do you
signs?
live? Like London in the 1600s?
Do you go out finding leeches?
Uh,
A little apothecary.
the main leech species people keep are native to the UK, but they're protected. They're pretty rare.
So crazy.
And
If
the
you
best
wanted
comments
something
are-
like to suck the blood and life out of you, you should have just got a girlfriend.
Leeches are easier to find.
As
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
less
leeches are
maintenance
easier to find.
We got leeches freak me out. Freak me the heck out, sorry.
Same.
Me too, yeah.
Mm.
Exactly, Maria, I'm with you on that. I would not be getting in that lake. Sorry, Ben.
All the lakes.
Yeah,
You just have to get out. You have to carry salt with you when you go swimming.
Yeah, they only need feeding every 4 months, but yeah, and then they just sit around doing nothing.
Does it have to be your blood that you feed them, or can it be like sort of?
You
Just stick
can
them to
buy
your house animals, your cat, your dog. once a month.
Yeah,
You-
exactly.
So I
you
don't know if you'll
can
be able
buy
to see.
frozen blood, but it generally contains chemicals, so it's not the best.
She's just dropped the egg sac, and
Hello,
inside
Andy,
it is
by the way.
tons of
Hey, dude, I came at just the right time there, didn't I?
Go back
What's
a bit
up,
more,
Andy?
Craig. Put your hand in front. Oh no, you're using your other hand. Sorry.
Hang on a minute. I've got a better idea.
There we are.
It's just tons and tons of tiny little spider molts. So they're all out. She's just dropped that of her own accord. So I've literally come to the end of it. It's so cool. I was wondering if when and if it was going to happen, and then it's happened today. It's the Raggy stream, I swear to Christ.
If Neil fed leech. Do you know what, Troy? I've actually been off the drink for nearly a month, other than a little bit of whiskey I had on Friday. I'm off carbs as well, and
I'm off carbs.
15 days, I've lost 11 pounds.
Well done, Neil.
Yeah, I think my wife found it and spent it on something. No,
So
seriously,
we have got the tarantula lady Lucy in the chat.
wow.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Andy.
Okay. You all right?
Yeah, good. How is everyone?
Cool.
Pretty good.
At least I wasn't the latest of us all.
It's got to be me, isn't it?
Andy, how are you doing with your clips? You must have got all your clips on there, surely.
Doing all right, yeah. All right, I've got.
I know you're doing all right because you're making videos of yourself out in the woods instead of making clips. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, got to make the most.
Andy, I've been following you on TikTok as well lately.
Oh, cheers, man. I still haven't got the hang of it. I just basically put the shots that I put on YouTube out at the moment. Change the music a little bit, but yeah, I'll get me.
They've been good.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
I've been trying to use TikTok a bit more.
Yeah, I'm sort of getting my head down. Daughter tells me how to use things really, and Instagram. She was the one who sort of helped me out when I started using it 3 years ago. So
I won't lie, Facebook is pretty much all I use. I use Instagram. That's pretty much just to talk to Rocky Man. It's
yeah, I think
it's the only one we use.
And then TikTok, I've looked at it and thought, maybe not. And Twitter, I'm like, what is this rubbish?
I think I've gotten better on replying to people on Instagram lately.
We thought TikTok was for kids. Our niece, our 7-year-old niece, knows TikTok in and out. So I kind of thought it was like a kids program.
There's some really cool spider content on there.
Yeah, there is. But I thought it was just for kids as well, if I'm honest. You know, I work with young people all the time, and I see them. They're all sort of standing in the corners of youth clubs doing little dancers in front of the phone, and that's what I thought it was all about.
There is some proper strange people on TikTok lives.
Mate, isn't it just?
I was watching some girl just singing in the street last night. Like she was just randomly, it was like well late at night, just screaming, like singing, like in the middle of the street. It was jokes.
But how weird do you have to be for a bug person to call you strange?
He says it was strange, but he was watching it.
Hey, I was glued.
So he's creating
at
a
least
demand
good
for
couple
that
hours.
weird strange.
I was digging the singing.
It's like that though, man. You sort of get on there, and the next thing you know, an hour's gone, and your thumb's hurting from swiping up, and you've watched an hour's worth of shite that you can't even remember most of it either.
I'll tell you one thing though. Do you know when you watch YouTube and then it links you to other videos and everything? One thing I have noticed since I've been watching YouTube a lot more from you guys, bug people aren't the strangest people out there. There is some weird people on YouTube, I'm telling you now.
Yeah,
I was watching someone on TikTok the other night and they were just sleeping. Like a TikTok live, just sleeping.
I accidentally managed to find a video of a guy that ate a jumbo jet. Ate a jumbo jet. How weird do you have to be to eat a plane?
What?
Wait, what?
That's
He ate
He
a
insane.
plane?
took it apart and ate it.
He ate it.
How does someone eat a plane,
I
Neil?
don't know. Look it up. He actually ate it.
I'm gonna have
Took
to
him a
look
long
it up
time.
after the stream.
He was eating all his life. He's been eating bicycles and all sorts. How do you even get to something like that?
How do you learn that you can do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Painfully.
yeah. I tell you what, his dentist.
See, even Ebbs
I
is
put
with me.
wood on the fire.
How do you eat a plane? When the sun goes down, the freak comes out. I joined TikTok for the tarantulas. I stayed for the dancing boys. Yes, I'm that shallow.
Exciting.
And you got Richard on there as well. You got Tarantula Cat.
Yeah, I think I've got all them. Like I said, just click through and have a thingy on it. But it's weird.
You got Tarantula Haven on there as well.
I see, yeah.
I'm on there, but I've only done like 2 videos, and that was ages ago.
Yeah, I did a couple and then left it alone for ages. And then, like I said, I've been doing the shorts on YouTube. I just put them up.
Been posting more regular on it. Like 100%.
The only reason I'd get TikTok is to find a male stromatopelma calceatum. It's been months. But I found one, and then it died, and then someone sent me and then I found another one, and that one died, and then
We never know. Third time lucky, maybe, Ben.
TikTok live shouting it.
Francis said, like I said, it's full of weirdos. Jaden is on there.
Cheers, dude. I love you too.
Every time I get to grips with Facebook, they update it and change all the buttons and everything. That's just annoying.
It's literally just to get you, Neil. For no other reason do they do.
It's just like that monkey that.
Neil, it's because you're old.
Hey, hey! Let's just calm it down with the old. I'm middle-aged.
What's middle age?
I think Neil's pulling off the old trucker vibe today.
I put my red hat on knowing that Rocky Mountain's coming on because it's in homage to their red hat.
Neil loves these hats.
I've got loads.
Yeah. I like
Mine's
your
a
Star
skateboarding
Wars
hat,
one.
not a trucker hat.
I won't lie. I am getting a bit bojo-y.
What, demented?
It was the first lockdown that you looked like him the most.
Mate, hairdressers aren't going to be open for weeks yet, and I was due one 8 weeks ago. I'm going to look seriously like Boris's son.
I just want to apologise for the absolute shambles that was my Fatal Fangs clips.
Sorry, invert laws. Can I just say, so Amy sent me a clip last night, into the TTSNT chat, and Garindala, Craig, did you see it?
Nope.
Garindala is actually on a TV show, like the puppet. The puppet is on a TV show, and it had
Are you not
glowing eyes.
confusing him? Are you sure you're not confusing him with the PG Tips monkey? Because
No, it was an exact replica of my puppet.
I've got a load of the PG Tips monkeys. There's 2 hanging on the door.
Because she sent it to me. She was like, she sent it in the TTSNT chat. She was like, "This is freaky. I need to find it. I'm gonna find it because it has to be done." I think she sent it in the TTSNT chat, or she sent it privately. Let me have a look.
He is on
I've not seen
Netflix,
Amy in it.
Sidex says.
Where is it? Where is it?
To break the silence, I have a phobia of puppets.
puppets.
No, when I was a kid, I must have been like 3. And if you've got an older sister, you know she lives to terrorize you. So one night when she was babysitting me, we watched Goosebumps, where the wooden puppet comes to life and tries to kill the kid. Traumatized. Forever. For life. That's it.
I hate dolls. I don't like dolls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Especially-
their dolls can be creepy.
Especially the ones that have got them weird painted eyes that wherever you are in the room, they're looking at you. It just.
Oh, stop it.
Neil,
I
I,
saw,
You tell those boxes. Oh,
I saw an advert for that film Annabelle the other day, and I was like, yeah,
oh.
no, dolls, not a chance.
I'll
Oh,
never go to Disneyland because all those people in costumes and all the
puppets though.
no.
They're not puppets, but still no.
No.
The monkey is class. Do you know what it? Invert laws. I've got to say that for a little while, I noticed that he joined. The monkey joined. I'm not looking, dude.
No, oh god.
It's not too bad. It's just the ones that are the real, you know, the ones aren't too bad. Oh.
The fact it fell out just makes it more creepy.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you very much. We've got a super chat.
You can hear the monkey every time.
I will say, like,
Neil's
Neil's got complaining down to a fine art because he says it just as it starts every time, and it's just on time.
What they don't know is me and Grindler are in on it. Every time I complain about it, someone donates money. We're cha-ching. No, that's not how it is. I'm joking. I can't stand that monkey.
Right, I've just started saying.
He was in our group for a while, and I actually searched because I was going to boot him, but someone had already removed him.
Well, someone's moved Grindler.
I don't know. I couldn't find him the other day.
Oh.
I was going to boot him for a laugh.
I'm going to tell him tonight.
He never posts anything though.
He's getting there. He's getting some content together. He might be delving into TikTok as well. Jaden Francis sent you it. What did he send me? I'm confused.
Get out, Kieran.
Is that the movie?
What?
Is that the movie where Grindler's from?
What movie?
I don't know if that's the. Oh, where am I? There I am. Let me get myself a big screen quick. How do I do it?
It's upgraded from. Whoa.
Oh,
I'm
Craig,
fucked.
stop, please. Be my hero.
What?
Look, he's on a TV film.
Extinction.
Yeah.
It's an app you can download to make movie posters.
I'm waiting for Amy to send me the clip.
You should totally like show it to him and find out if it's one of his relatives.
I'm not saying a word. Jaded.
So we got the Welsh tarantula who's calling you Sam Carver right now. He said that from a distance you look like him.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't look like Sam Carver.
Guys, I'm just going to go for a quick wee. Sorry.
I think Sam would be pretty distressed if he thought that I looked like him. Lexi, get the clippers out. I can't. If I cut my own hair, it looks like I've cut my own hair, and that's not a good look. It's never a good look when it looks like you've cut your own hair.
Do you missus cut your hair?
No, I'm not letting her cut my hair because she'll just make it look stupid to make me look stupid.
I cut James's too.
She's out.
See, I just get away with like I put the top part up and I cut the side bit and then boom, done.
She'll do something stupid.
I'm exactly the same, Craig.
She'll be like with the mirror. There you go.
It looks like shit at the minute. I just didn't bother today.
Yeah, I've been in work all day, but yeah, cut the side, leave it off, dead easy.
Neil would look too sexy in a purple. I'll tell you what, I need to get a Bug Realm shirt. I'll have to have a word with Sam.
I think Sam should have a word with Sam. I think he's missing the market. Instead of doing like merch T-shirts, he should do like embroidered like actual shirts like with bug realms on it. I think that'd be sick. I'd buy one of those.
The purple shirt, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, the purple shirt.
I think the same like color scheme would look good on one of those bowling shirts as well.
What's he put on? Amy sent it. We'll play it back. Where is Amy tonight?
I don't know. I think she had something going on. Ebbs, no, like there's not really much going on at the minute. I did try and condition. I'm going to try and pair him again. He's still going strong. Like he's wandering around like there's no tomorrow. So I'm going to try him again. I think I found the sweet spot in my house that like preserves males for the longest.
My the mature male albop was on its back, and it's my kid's first tarantula. It was on its back doing you know what, and they were like, "Dad, what is it dead?" I went, No, he's just lying down. Well, what's he doing? I'm like, just lying down. Now go and play something.
Yeah, Craig, how do you keep mature males alive so long? Like, I bought a mature male OBT and it died in 2 days.
So, like, I will say a lot of it is pure luck and the fact that all of the males I've kept have either I know exactly when they matured, or they matured out with me. So it's just a lot of it is just luck and that. But there's like a few corners in my house where the temperature, because of the fact that the walls are not as good as other parts of the walls, it lets a bit of a draft through, and it keeps certain parts of the room at like weird temperatures. So you find one of the sweet spots and just put them in that corner, and it keeps like a good temperature. It's too hot to keep males in my room. It's always like 24, 25, 26 degrees. So they just expire like incredibly fast. They either go to Jaden's to be paired, they stay here and be paired, or they get put downstairs to keep cold.
Look at this.
What?
A bear fell down her outhouse and she went into it and sat down on the toilet and it bit her in the ass.
Wow.
She came out of her outhouse and they were tending to her wounds and they went in. They thought she got bit by lynx or something, and they went in and there was a bear down her outhouse.
So who was having a sheared?
Right? The fact that the bear got shit on, or the fact that she got bit in the ass by the bear.
Did it bite
a bit in the ass if she'd have shit on my head as well?
It was bleeding. They had to call, like, it was a huge bite. They had to call the ambulance in, and
it literally tore her new asshole, right?
she sat down on the outhouse.
Wow.
Oh, that's insane. See, that doesn't happen, Randy.
That kind of just puts me off living places where there's things that can eat you.
I mean, technically, there's things that can eat you anyway. It's just
you live in a house full
some of them will take you while you're still alive.
Yeah, but I don't need to look down the toilet first to see if a bear's going to eat me.
I've been worried about crocodile in certain
He
places.
says, I just shut the lid as fast as I could. There's a bear down there. We've got to get out of here now. And he ran back to the yurt as fast as he could. Yay, CTV News.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a story, though, isn't it?
It's the top Canadian story today.
When we got bit in the ass by a bear that was hiding in the toilet.
We don't hear anything about like pandemic or anything terrible. No gun violence. We hear nothing like that. Everything is funny, happy stories. The kids won their tournament at the hockey game. A girl got bit in the ass.
That's not funny though. That's pretty horrifying.
It's hilarious.
I don't know.
You have a flashlight. You are checking that outhouse every time you go out. If you wander out there in the dark, it's your fault you're bit in the ass by a bear.
I kind of find it a
the
little
plumber and
bit
get the toilet fitted
a funny and hilarious story that some woman sat on the toilet for a shit and got bit by a bear.
To be fair though, like you think you would check, wouldn't you? Like if you've got an outside toilet in places where there's bears and cougars and like wolves and shit, you wouldn't like take that chance ever. I know people that check the bathroom for fucking house spiders in this country. So like, if I had a toilet that was outside in Canada, yeah, I'll be like checking my corners.
How does it even fit?
Yeah, that's it. You don't be checking for spiders though, wouldn't you? You would expect it.
Right? So it's like a big, huge like I don't know, culvert, and then it's got a toilet seat on it. So if the toilet seat gets up, the bear can fall in.
You basically crap into a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an outhouse.
I actually feel sorry for the
Sounds
bear.
like a Glastonbury toilet.
I'm not gonna lie.
Or French toilet. When you stop at the service stations in France, it's like a hole in a shower tray, and you're like, how do I use that?
Oh. No, this isn't like a big ground well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I've seen them, but I didn't check for a bear.
Yeah,
I don't think they get many bears in France.
Down the outhouse pool. But you would check down. You'd still check in case there's like squirrels or something, right? You'd still check your outhouse.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's one thing for a bear to bite you on the ass. It's very different for a squirrel to run up in your ass.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, I'm not gonna kink shame any of you. I guess.
I was just looking at everyone to go to see who went like this.
Yeah, but to be fair, like, if it was your kink, generally you don't go to the authorities afterwards when it all goes wrong. You just kind of hide it shamefully.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest with you, the squirrels in our neck of the woods are pretty savage, mate. They attack the cats.
Squirrels are nuts. I love squirrels. I realised that was a really terrible joke by accident.
just knowing my luck, even with bites in my own home, I'm just not going to any of these places.
Yeah,
don't go near a squirrel, mate. You'll get rabies.
You need to be really careful when you go anywhere, Ben, because anything that's going to bite you will.
Yeah, wet chin, something like that, Ben.
Like most of the time, I'm not even messing with the spiders. Like my most recent bite, I literally just put a feeder in there. She got spooked, ran, and jumped onto my hand and bit me.
Oh, was that the S-cow?
Yeah, that was the S-cow, and it was painful, really bad.
Don't think I know anybody that's been bitten as many times as you, Ben.
Yeah,
you must be like sugar to them.
I almost got bitten by a Mahonda, which is a dwarf baboon. I'm just lucky that my hands were quite leathery at the time from work, and it was quite small. And it tried. I could see it try, and it slapped me and tried, but I didn't try and handle it. It ran out of the pot when I was rehousing it. So I was lucky, and that's the only time I've ever come close to being bitten. But yeah, I don't want to get bitten ever.
No, definitely.
People make it off like I've been bitten a lot. I've only been bitten by 2 spiders, which is still more than most keepers, but it's not that bad.
That is three times by them 2 spiders, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah, twice by a jumping spider, 1 by the S-cow.
And then
but you've also been
centipede at some point as well.
Oh yeah, I got centipede. The centipede wasn't that bad, but yeah, the centipede was my own fault.
They're all your own fault. You keep these animals.
And then there's me, who like handles tarantulas on like a semi-regular basis because there's just so many in play, and I don't know.
But you was bitten by a mantis, Craig.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
maybe I've also been bitten by a camel spider, so maybe it's just the non bad shit that likes to bite me. I'll try my luck with the whip scorpions and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the snake. Yeah, I've been bitten by snakes as well, Peter. But yeah, with the centipede, it was definitely my own fault because it actually had a broken plate, so it couldn't walk that well. So I had to feed it on pre-killed prey, basically from my own hands. And it was only.
Then yeah.
Oh no, that was Callum that lost his.
I posted all the links to your channels in the chat, by the way.
Thank you.
I've been bitten by 2 tarantulas. I got bit by a pink toe 15 years ago. Just a miss on tongue feeding. It just got me instead of the cricket. And I had a teeny tiny, we were separating Brachypelma classy, and one of them fanged right into my finger and just hung there. But it was only tiny sling.
Wow. The only thing that I've ever been bitten by is a 6-foot boa constrictor that I had. And that was my fault. Took a while
I got
to get
James bit by a carpet python in the
Probably have
face.
been bit by boa as well.
Yeah, it took. I fed the female, and then stupidly I went and opened the male's tank, and because I obviously smelt like French rabbit, he went for me and he latched onto my elbow and he wrapped around my arm, and I was the only one in the house. And in the end, the only way I could get him off was to run a lukewarm bath and hold him under the water till he let go and grab his head with a towel. It took about 20 minutes. He was on me for 20 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
James asked me to bring him a rat, and he had opened the front opening of the carpet python, and I brought him a rat from behind, and I didn't realize that the snake was set up for feeding already. And I went to hand it over his shoulder, and the snake bit James right in the face.
Wow.
It was just as freaked out that it wasn't the rat as James was. Like, it didn't hang on for long, but it got him, like, lip, face, eye.
Yeah, mine, he actually latched onto this elbow and he was like right round, and I couldn't do anything about it. And then for weeks I was picking teeth out of my arm. They got all nasty and infected. It was horrible.
Oh, I see someone who I've never seen on a live before that's just popped in the back. I don't think he's done a live before.
I had to pull a tooth out of James's lip.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Oh, we got Skarner Exotics. Oh, you're right, dude.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you, man?
Gives feedback. I'm terrible with these things. Sounds alright.
So, guys, I actually have to take off. I have some stuff in the house to do. So, thanks for inviting me.
No worries, Danielle. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Nice to see
Have
you.
a great day, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
See you soon.
Skarner, sorry, talk for me.
You too.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Maybe.
I can only hear you a little bit. I don't know if it's just me.
It could just be my crappy thing.
No, I've got you. Jaden's tone deaf. Don't ignore him.
I have got my. Let me turn my volume up. There you go. That might work better.
It could just be me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, we've got you.
Have it? I haven't ever seen you on a live before.
I've literally never been there. I say I've never been on it before. I'm there through my I've only started using YouTube as an actual thing. So, hello.
So you're someone who's recently come back to YouTube, aren't you?
Oh. Yeah, very much. I started it that was last year or something, and then just stopped entirely. But now I'm just there, like, I've got a little calendar. I'm like, I'm going to do it every week. I can actually hold up with it, and lockdowns help. So.
Lockdown's helped a lot of us. Well, it hasn't helped me. I'm busier than normal with work. Yeah.
That's the only reason I that freedom was
We still get work, but it's less.
I seem to be busy.
Is it Leah? Is it Leah? Am I saying that right?
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it is Leah. I don't know if it was Leah or Leah. I always get mixed up.
Sorry, my internet's not very good, so I'll let you.
I can hear you
Leah.
perfectly fine.
Leah.
Or
So have you
answer to
been working on?
Or hey, or.
Okay, now your internet's going.
I think all of it.
What do you mean? Like. Yeah.
Let me find like my things.
Yeah, my connection just keeps dropping.
I think I was just saying to Widget, I think that few of our connections is bad. Maybe it's servers.
I think Widgets is bad tonight.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a little bit bitty.
Lucy seems alright. Andy seems alright. You seem alright.
Just odd. Sometimes
Leah was alright. No, she's
Yeah,
like
someone in your area is stealing all the internet.
Yeah.
well, it's doing it off StreamYard's internet, off their servers.
Yeah, that'd be why then everyone's decided to stream at the same time.
I've been bitten by all sorts of fish, but working with African porcupine was the worst. I don't know anything about fish, if I'm honest. I've had a few goldfish before in my time, but that's about it.
Yeah, too many of my friends in the past kept fish, and they just seemed like a lot of salt to me. I like just could be that level of either and
I can't hear you, dude.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Can't hear me.
No, that's it. We
can't hear you.
All right.
I can hear you now.
I don't know what happened there.
It's all going funny tonight, man.
I was going to
No,
say,
it's gone again.
It's all gone a little bit peaked on, isn't it?
Now Neil's frozen. Now I've frozen.
No, I haven't. I'm just.
Oh god.
See, everything looks alright.
Everyone's freezing. Like.
Every single one of you is frozen for me.
I just froze. Like everyone just froze. Okay, I think it's fine now. Yeah. So Skarner, how many tips you got?
So for what I think we've got four clips in my intro, but one of them was literally like the first feeding clip I've ever done. So I might go back into it and play around, but my mum says they're okay, so that's always good.
That's the idea. Yeah, I've got the back.
Are you confident?
Sorry, Jaden, what was that?
I was asking if Skarner's
I'm
confident with the
hoping to get
clips.
past the first round at least. But realistically, I mean, for the fun, no, it's just been.
That's exactly what I said. I'm probably not going to go far in it, but
I didn't get past the first round.
Yeah, I don't mind. I just like sitting there 2-3 times a day going through the banter page. If I'm honest, catching up on all the messages.
I just want to know who I'm going up against, because then I'll do a video.
I haven't joined the banter page because I know that it would just have my life because I'd be on it all the time.
But whoever I go up against, I'm doing a video about 100%.
I was thinking about that sort of, but it suppose depends who it is, sort of getting stuff.
Do we find out if you're going up again?
I don't care who it is, I'm doing one.
I think the draw's going to be done once all the clips are submitted, isn't it?
Unless they're under 18, then I'm going to have to think about it. Have to be smart. Because I know there's a couple people under 18 in there.
You could write a Kids Bop diss track, Jaden.
I want someone over 18 so I can fully start ripping.
Pick your next words very carefully, please.
Yeah, very carefully.
Need to, yeah. But I liked Gar's one last year where I used these Dark Souls footage of him dying.
Yeah, I that was pretty cool, especially when he was swearing in Welsh. Like, with
I
a
don't
Welsh,
get that up.
swearing with a Welsh accent.
I'm going to get that up quick, actually. My internet permits it.
All I can see is Jaden's forehead, or is it? I was just reading what acid was put. Acid rock.
I don't think I've got a single one of you on real time.
What was that, sorry?
Where is it?
The banter place is the group. I can't join that group because I have to work, and if it'd have my life. I'd just be on it all the time.
I just go on a few times a day, unless I'm sort of on it at the time. Like, but most of the time I'll go 2 or 3 times a day. There'll be about 127 messages to scroll through, and I just sit there, generally at the train station, laughing and getting weird looks from everyone. Like,
I have to be careful at the moment because I'm working in a primary school, and it's there are some children there, so I kind of silence my phone, and I have muted the Fatal Fangs 3 group because that just bleeps constantly, and my battery was dead in 3 hours from the phone vibrating. I'm like, I've got to turn this off. But generally, yeah, we'll go.
Right, I found the video. Now I've just got to learn how to share
it. I'd kill to see Neil's pants. I bet he's vicious. Yeah, that's another thing. If someone says something in banter to me that I kind of rubs me up the wrong way, I've got a bit of a nasty streak. I don't want that to come out. I'm not that kind of person anymore. How dare you say that to me?
Has anyone got their intros done yet?
No.
Can you guys see that all right?
Yeah,
and I haven't even got any viable clips yet.
I can't
I
hear
haven't
anyone.
got anything at all. No intro, no clips.
I don't know if anyone can hear this or see this. Hello?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
we can see it.
You can?
Yeah, we can
All right.
see it.
Sweet.
Guys, just a pre-warning that there is quite
Can
some
you hear
strong
it?
language.
I don't know if
in
you
the
can hear
first
it.
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
minutes. I'm just warning you. Before we start, I just want to say a little message to Gar. So, I'm up against Gar in Fatal Fangs 2, which is on Background's channel. The link will be down in the description. So, I've got a little message for you, Gar. Enjoy. I'll miss you, Bruno.
Come on, cock knocker.
That's it.
Oh, ho, 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 it's a big beastie.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Oh, you fuck. Oh, giant spiders, fuck me. Oh, no. Yeah, fucking dead. Oh. Killed by giant spiders, fuck me.
Gar, mate. It's filming with that right.
Oh, there's a bit more.
It's just that bit at the beginning. I like cock knocker.
It did actually originally say stick to filming with your sheep, but I sort of cut that out because I didn't think it'd be very appropriate for
No,
YouTube.
that's possibly not nice. Not a nice thing to say.
The conversation you had with me was, I don't know if it's racist.
Yeah, man, I live in Wales. We'd see that as racist around here.
Yeah. And I said this before, Andy. I went into Wales across the bridge one day, and on the sign that said "Welcome to Wales," someone at the bottom had written in black pen "Sheep Shaggers." When I came out of Wales 3 days later, that said "Welcome to England," someone had written, "We fuck 'em, you eat 'em."
You eat them, yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've seen that loads of times. It's a bit of a thing when you go for football and they're like, you fucking cheap shaggers. It's, yeah, just remember, we fucking you eat them.
Yeah.
Just one of those things.
But I just thought it was hilarious. And it was as soon as I went back across the bridge, I looked, "Welcome to England." Oh, someone's put a reply.
What bridge was it? Oh, that sounds 7 Bridge, was it?
Yeah, 7 Bridge. So one
What's
end,
up, Jason?
one end it says "Welcome to Wales," and then on the way back, the other end it says "Welcome to England," isn't it? Yeah. And in the middle, it's
You know what? I've never crossed that. I'm at the other end, and I'm closer to you. I am.
yeah. Well, it probably. Oh, were you up towards Wrexham?
I'm in Wrexham, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
a bit of a drive, but yeah.
Well, I'm on the Wirral, so Andy's only about like an hour away from me.
Yeah. Well, whereabouts in the world? If you don't mind me asking that.
Right on the front. Reply Hoy, Lake Mill, that
yeah.
whole strip.
Yeah. I'm what, half hour from there, probably.
I did a job 3 years ago in the Wirral, and we stayed at the place where we were working at. It was like a hotel kind of bar place. And the landlady said to us, "Where are you parking your vans?" I was like, "Are they going to leave them in the car park?" They went, "I wouldn't do that if I were you. You need to find somewhere safe to put them." I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "Because they won't be there in the morning." We had to seriously go and find a secure car park 5 miles away.
Yeah.
It was very odd. I didn't go back there
Isn't
again.
there
I don't know if she was lying to me or what, but it was a rough pub. We went downstairs to have a drink there, and the landlady was like, "You might not want to stay down here for too long." Like, why? And they're like, "They might not get along with you guys."
And where was this? On the Wirral?
Yeah, I can't remember where it was.
Well,
I've been there back in Ed somewhere.
Well, we went past
Birkenhead's
where all the oil refinery is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went past there to get to it, but it was. I'm gonna have to have a look now if it's bugging me, but it
Hey,
wasn't.
Amy.
Yeah, I was born and bred in a little town called Skelmersdale, which is in between Wigan and Ormskirk.
Yes.
And that's where I was born. When I was 19, I moved here to the Wirral, and it was like, oh my god, I can go outside my door and actually like come back with my phone from living in little Skem, that we call it.
I remember visiting
That was
Skelmersdale as a kid.
Yeah, I've been to
What was that,
Skelmersdale.
I went to Skelmersdale as a kid. I remember being about 15 years old, getting pissed there throughout the day and climbing a big hill that was just on.
the Beacon.
That's it, Beacon Hill or something like that. Yeah.
Beacon Country Park. Yeah.
Decided to climb that when we were pissed. It didn't end well.
I have actually got to say there are places in my town that aren't too far away from me that I probably wouldn't venture to either. So it's not just, it's everywhere, I think. Places that
Yeah, everywhere is good and bad, don't we?
Hey,
all them places that are in Wrexham that fit that description are where I have to work.
I tend to get sent to the dodgy places that you need to stay away. Folkestone, we worked in Folkestone, and the squaddies nearly killed us. Seriously, we're doing up the pub that you drink in, mate. Leave us alone.
What is it that you do?
I install air conditioning and repair fridges and stuff like that. Yeah, so a lot of pubs and clubs and.
You have to drive all over.
Yeah, I'm in Lincoln at the moment. Well, I was in Lincoln. I'm back home now, but I was. Yeah, I've got to go back down south soon. I moved away. I moved away from the south because it's not nice down there. There are a few nice people down there, obviously you guys, but a lot of them are just rude. You don't find that? Jaden.
I just think everyone's rude. Most people.
Nice. You know what it is?
The amount of dickheads you deal with daily.
If I could just have my little bubble of people and live with just them people, I'd be happy. Just the rest of them.
Yeah.
I think Widget's lagging, Tanya. I don't know if he's there or he's moving.
No, I'm here.
Amy's put, did I hear that some of you haven't got any clips? I've been trying to get some clips, Amy, but I haven't got any viable ones. But don't you worry, Papa will pull it out of the bag.
Not me, Amy. I'm good.
Andy's sorted. Widget's sorted. Lucy, did you say you got some?
Lie, quick, lie.
Honestly, I've got none, but I've got plans on stuff, so it's okay. I will have clips, but I don't yet.
We'll just have to send you some more tarantulas and give you some more chances.
I tell you what I have noticed, there's been a distinct lack of feeding videos on YouTube over the last month. So has anyone else?
Yes.
There's been the odd clips on the shots, but nobody's putting out any feeding videos at the moment, are they?
Yeah, it's like every now and again Keith will say, should we do a live feeding thing on the, but now I might do a pairing video or a rehousing video, but no feeding clip.
Yeah.
Andy, have you found
all
the
of my
shorts
flings with
lately?
my little grapes?
The shorts?
Yeah, have you found them?
For me, they're quite cool because I'm quite a small channel. Do you know what I mean? So when I put one out and I get 800 views overnight, it's like, fucking hell, that's it. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it's worked with some of the shorts for me. So it's good in that respect, and each time you go out, you get a few more subscribers as well, isn't it? So
Yeah, have you noticed the boost in subscribers or?
yeah, I'd say every time I know, again, it's only a few at a time, but every time I put one out, you get a few subscribers, and if you put 2 or 3, if you get 4 or 5 subscribers a week, it soon builds up, doesn't it? Like I said, before Christmas, I was on 95 subscribers. I think I'm about 2 away from 200. So literally in the space of 6 weeks since I've started putting myself out a little bit more and using the shorts, I've definitely.
Because Craig, you found them useful, haven't you?
I've racked up. There's one of mine that's got 7,500 views.
Yeah.
And I've pulled
Is that
bare
the one with the
subscribers.
header bob?
That was shit. Which one? That's the camel spider one, I think. No, which one was that? I know the one I put out, the centipede one, must have got up on the shelf because that's doing quite well.
Guys, I'm going to have to love you and leave you because my wife's on her way back with my tea and I'm starving.
That's fine, buddy. Thank
And
you for joining.
I've got to be up at 5 for work. So thanks everyone for joining.
Neil, I'll see you soon.
I'll see you later.
It was nice
I hope you
talking
don't knock
to
me
you.
out in the first round. Any of you, don't knock me out in the first round, please.
I would love to knock you out first round.
I'd love to
Just
knock you
because I
out.
know I'd knock you out.
I'd love to knock that monkey out.
You know what? If the monkey had a YouTube channel, he could have entered, you know? I might have to sort that for next Fatal Fangs. I want Mr. Grendler on there. Amy, is that possible? You're in the chat. If Mr. Grendler has a
Amy, tell him
YouTube
no.
channel-
Tell him no.
Yeah, that's a YouTube channel, mate. That's Mr. Grindler's.
I'm going to report it. Every time I see it, I'll report it.
I want to know.
Right, I'm going. I'll see you there.
See you later, Neil.
Love you all.
Well,
Good night, man.
basically, Mr. Grindler can hold the tweezers, drop the cricket on film,
Bye.
and then, you know, have some close-ups. Boom, that's a feeding clip. All done by Mr. Grindler. I want him on the reserve list. I'll make a YouTube channel now and I'll release a video on it.
I think you want to see a monkey getting fisted in a Fatal Fangs.
Call your baby.
It would have to be me or Mr. Grindler. Mr. Grindler's real. I don't know what you're on about. He's a real monkey.
See,
oh, that clip. I didn't show that clip. Sorry.
The banter video would be good when you drew each other in the first round as well, wouldn't it?
Oh, imagine if we went up against each other. Right, I'm going to show you that clip quick. See? He's famous. There's a famous monkey right there.
I've lost connection for like every single one of you.
I can still see you all right there.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I think it's caught now.
I think I may have a
about-
multiple personality disorder, Rad.
What is that? What's that clip from, Jed?
I don't know. Amy sent it to me. She was like, Mr. Grindler was on TV or something. It's from that film that Francis sent me the picture of that I showed earlier.
You can tell him his acting's absolutely wank from me.
I'll let him know.
You still on camera?
Because technically you have your arm up his arse. What if I have Charlotte's arm up his arse?
Then
how about that? What if Charlotte records it?
Oh, right. What I really hope, like, the one thing I wish more than anything is that someone logged onto the stream at that exact moment, like, and literally just heard, "What if I get Charlotte's hand up his ass?" And I literally just that and left again. Deary me.
My internet's nah, that was from some kid's YouTube channel. Oh, that Mini Rock watched. See, he's all over, mate. He's a famous little monkey.
I don't know.
That cost about £7, I think.
Shares will go through the roof now. You know, they'll be £15 each now. He's famous, Jed.
Charlotte could do it, but you couldn't help. So basically, Charlotte needs to become Mr. Grinder. I will make that possible for next Fatal Fangs.
Look at what people already talking.
I sense like a spider filming and feeding training montage coming along. But like Rocky, but like just Jaden
Like that
teaching
scene
Charlotte how
from
to.
Rocky 4, yeah. Do it when it's snowing. Make it really authentic.
Oh, that's adorable. Mini Rock was like, look, Greeny is in the video with his monkey.
Greeny.
I've re-dyed my hair now. It's really bad with this lighting.
I was going to say it doesn't look very as vibrant as it usually does.
Nah. I can't get the fucking colour to actually show. It doesn't look very green there. Let me take a photo of it because it'll probably show it better. I'm going to take myself a big screen for a second. How do I spin the camera, Craig? There you go.
I was gonna say like what?
There you go.
Where are you pointing that?
It won't even show up on here. Either way, you guys saw it in the fucking Facebook chat earlier. It's green. Craig's in it. It's
Yeah,
very green. It's just not showing. Hey, see you later, Lexi. Thank you for joining. Stuff you don't want to hear from your kid with no context. Looks retaliate.
Jokes.
Oh, Lexi was saying bye to Neil. Sometime tonight, if you go over and watch, I'll try and see if anyone wants to join in. Yeah, I'm going to start working on Fatal Fangs next week. 100%.
I'm doing Fatal Fangs this week.
Me too.
I've got it all planned out.
Craig's going to bust some RuneScape and some Fatal Fangs.
You just want me to play RuneScape? I have actually already got RuneScape open. I was like doing the chests and shit. It's time me out now. But...
Double XP.
That 6 double XP 48 hours, boy.
Oh,
You got
Gypsy
10
Boy
did-
TV is going to go live after us. You should do it,
nice.
dude.
Do it. Did you see that the you get 10 days to use the 48 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to use it in the 48 hours. Please say you guys have played RuneScape before.
Don't know what it is, man.
Yeah, like years ago.
Yeah, mate. I
first
played it
came
years
out.
ago, but I carried on playing.
No.
And then got me.
RuneScape is the best game going, mate. I love it.
It's all about Neopets, mate. Neopets, the OG.
Neopets is the OG, definitely.
I don't know what that is.
Oh mate, you're missing out.
Oh, you're missing out so much. You're not, actually. It was pretty good back in its day.
Because Widget, you was talking about World of Warcraft, weren't you, before the stream started?
Yeah.
See, I never got into Warcraft.
I tried it, man. In work, he tried to get me into it years ago, but it just wasn't.
No, Andy, you need a RuneScape in your life.
I don't do much gaming, if I'm honest. No.
Critter lover
Me either.
Maria
I'm the
said
same as you, Andy.
Neopets.
Yeah, it's like it's one thing and another. Plus, normally I'm working sort of the time when most people would be online anyway. So, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear, Lexi. What tarantula was it?
Yeah, I think my Denocus is on the way out. Very close.
Oh, Tanya's got a secret twist to her intro.
See, I'm struggling.
See, I've got some plans for Fatal Fangs, and I don't know if I'm going to go ahead with it. It's
I'm
very
sure you just
risky.
keep saying that because it rhymes, but I'm sure you've got nothing.
Craig knows about it. It's a risky plan, isn't it, Craig?
It is kind of risky, but it might work.
I'm intrigued now. I want to know.
I'll tell you.
struggle.
Don't worry. I'll tell you in the
share with the
Raggy chat
class.
later. I ain't gonna share it with you lot though. You're all my enemies, remember?
Envy, so am I, and you told me.
I was going to say same, although probably not going to be much of an enemy in this, but you know.
I think it'd be brutal for me and Craig up against each other.
That would be pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. That would make a great we could do a great video beforehand, like. For, like
That's
Gladiator or
some
something.
Star Wars thing.
That's what I was thinking. That
Yeah.
or like Gladiator or something. That would be sick.
I feel like if you two went against each other, it'd be like Pride Wars.
Yeah, there'd be some
Thunder
right.
Kid reckons Skarner's got a good chance. See,
I-
Skarner's got some good equipment. I've
I
been
watched,
watching a few of his
Chris'
videos.
video earlier on.
You got to play with the
I noticed that in your Keela Bracker's video earlier on, you missed the actual takedown. Is that because you're saving it for fatal time?
Mate, no, so not at all. The whole thing that's just scrapped. So like, I did
so
that
the
video.
rest it was a
and had
hit.
the actual takedown because like the takedown just it didn't fit the vibe at all. I like all of my videos to have nothing of the equipment that I use, and it just shoved it straight into the corner of the rub, and I was like, cool, great. So I just got an hour of it webbing up instead, which I was happier with, to be fair.
It was ace, but it's like, but
No,
yeah,
thank you very much.
Because I noticed that it was like the only bit missing was the takedown. I thought, I bet he's saving.
Yeah.
Saving.
No, not at all. No, I made the video with that music as well, and it just didn't work. Like I sent it to my old college friends, who are my kind of rating peoples for it, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, it's all good, but the takedown's a bit crap." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is, isn't it? Like it just ruins the whole thing."
So are they into tarantulas as well, or?
No, well, not unless I make them. So they're looking at it much more as kind of a film thing opposed to what's actually happening, as it were. So they're nice and neutral with it. But yeah, no, nobody is. Actually, yeah, nobody around here is kind of tarantula based, as it were.
Yeah, Steve, I want to get some sort of feedback from people, but nobody's got friends in that have got interest. But
See, I think I'd be scared about going up against Skarner. Don't know.
I just convert the people around me into liking spiders, and then make them look at what I do, and vice versa. So it's all good.
I think a lot of people they've calmed down to the idea of spiders now. Everybody at work's kind of forced into it.
Well, people at our work hear about it a lot because me and Craig work
People at our work ask. This is the thing. Like more
Yeah.
people ask than you care to imagine. It's just like, so like, how are your spiders? And it's like that is a really broad question. But here's what's happened this week.
Yeah,
but it doesn't stop you doing something wrong and then going, "I hope all your spiders eat you," and you're like, "Yeah, you're not wrong, all right."
Nah, because they'd be petrified that I'd bring one in. That's all I'd have to do.
Mate, back in the day when I got a mystery box sent to work, I was not happy. I was not the good person in the office.
I had so in my department at work, there was a mixed bag of people. I went in with I think I went in to give Jaden something that I'd got in a delivery for him, and I had a scorpion on me as well. And I took it over to the desks, and like half of them ran away and half of them stuck about, and I got the scorpion out, and they were fascinated. The ones that stuck around were fascinated, and it was awesome. But it was one point where they were trying to do this charity drive for something or another at work, and I managed to convince the boss to let me and Jaden bring in a ton of inverts and just like have them on display for people to look at. And then they rapidly like changed their mind when they realized exactly what that entailed.
Yeah, they normally do.
It would have been sick. Like that would have been amazing.
So we got Jay's exotic. How'd you say it again? Menagerie. Menagerie. I'm not confident I'll last long in the competition. Editing isn't my strong point, so I aim to be remembered for the intro. Are you gonna have stuff stuck up your nose? Like in the Fatal Fangs chat earlier.
Oh yeah, Joe. Hold them things.
Yeah,
Didn't he do a TikTok video out of that, or? Oh, is it your P's asthma, Alexi? Craig's pairing them soon.
Yeah, I've got a recently got a pair of them. I'll show you. If I get babies out of them, you can have one for your loss.
I haven't actually seen them yet.
I did have them out on the. Oh, you weren't in the conversation, mate. The group chat. The male's like a bulky little bastard. The female's not too bad, but.
Well, I've had a lot of new teas come, but I'm waiting for a video for that.
I'm not. These were unexpected, so I'm just kind of like, yeah. Well, I say unexpected. I didn't expect to get them as soon as I did.
Keith brought me around a little care package.
Yeah, I need to message Keith because he put a post out earlier on looking for
Mature males.
At the bottom of it, he was asking about adult females, and I was wondering if that means he's got the males, because I've got one of those adult females arriving tomorrow. Like,
Sorry, Craig. I'm just. Yeah, I think he may have the males. I'm not sure.
yeah, he was after a female hitch about the end, and I've got one coming. So
That's beautiful.
Got the male.
Is that the female?
This is the female, yeah. The male's quite a bit smaller.
Is the male mature?
Yep.
I thought they were mature.
These are a blue tarantula. It's a really subtle blue. You can just kind of make out a hint of it, and I can see it like quite clearly here in the light. But I don't know if you guys.
It's more when they molt, isn't it?
You see it very clearly when they molt, but
yeah,
you can see it now.
And then it just fades. I can't see it.
I can.
Brownie to me.
It's like a really washed out dark blue.
It kind of comes through.
They take forever to grow these, don't they, man? I've got 3 slings.
I've got a sling, and this is why I was quite glad to get these.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them. I've had them probably over the course of the last 18 months, and they've molted about 3 times and gained about half a centimetre overall. Do you know what I mean? I think one was a centimetre when I got it. It's like 2 centimetres. You know, it's about like a dead slow.
So you got a lot of teas behind you, Andy.
Yeah, I started again. Sort of, I've been on and off for about 20 odd years. I have, if I'm honest, but I got back into it sort of seriously again a couple of years ago, and sort of went, as you do, sort of went mad in the first year.
How many do you have?
I don't know exactly, about 100, roughly. Give or take a few, because I've had sort of half a dozen males go out in that week. And I've got one going out tomorrow to Portsmouth Tarantulas. I've got a few regardless of going out there. So I've sort of sent a few males out, and I had a few losses over New Year as well, which was a bit shit, but all seems to be all right now.
What about you, Leah? How many have you got?
I have 23. And that's plenty for me.
Because you have them all on that table, don't you?
I'm not going to get any more than that. And a praying mantis called Keith, who's the bane of my existence. You are?
Yeah, I've just got some mantis. A couple of weeks ago, I got my first mantis. I'd never kept them before, and that I haven't really. They're well cool.
I've got mantis for days. I've got one running around. He keeps popping. He scared the crap out of me.
I got mine as a mistake.
As a mistake. Explain the mistake.
I got my order was mixed up with someone else's. I was expecting a box of cork bark, and then when I opened it up, it was like, oh, it's a little green thing. Okay. And then quick Google, how do I keep it?
What? And there was no bark in there.
No, well, he did send me like my actual order, and he's like, keep it. You'll like it, and I love it, but it drives me insane.
That's awesome. You got
never known anything so fussy. Yeah.
I end up killing them. I can't keep them.
I'm surprised how quick they molts. Like I've only had them, I think it's 2, maybe 3 weeks now, and I think I've had 2 of them have molted twice in that time. But, yeah, I know they don't. They don't really have a massively long lifespan, but like realize it's molt quite often, like.
Oh, my leg.
Oh.
That's what got me into the whole invert thing. I had so many mantas. I think I capped out about 150. But exactly as you say, they would live for less than a year, just full from birth to adulthood, and I just couldn't keep up with it anymore.
Is that one thing?
This is Parablephares kahula.
Asiatica,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's massive.
I've seen a couple of kahulas, and like they're a lot darker. They're really cool. But in regards to how long they live, it depends on the mantis, because you get things like Deroplates truncata. That's a giant deadleaf mantis, and they can do, depending obviously, but they can do 2 years, like 2.5.
Oh, right. I think I've got just the Desiccata, Deroplates Desiccata.
Yeah, you got Desiccata lobata, truncata, and there's one other, I think.
Yeah, I got the the starter box from PSF.
Yeah.
I picked that up. There was 5 in there. Like I said, they all seem to be doing quite well.
These are cool. These are some of my favourites.
Yeah,
like, everyone goes on about flower mantises, but I really do think dead leaves are something special.
Yeah, well, that's one of the ones when I was saying about the molting so quickly. That's just like literally, it was about an inch total length, maybe just over when it arrived. Probably about 2 inches long now. Molted twice in the space of 3 weeks.
I've got a couple of small ones. I've got a Rhombodira.
I got mine in like November. It's molted twice.
I'm just getting another drink. I'm really hot, and I've just drunk my whole coffee. I don't even know why I drank coffee.
I don't know. I've got a mega mantis knocking around. It's the one that lives loose in my bedroom, and I saw it earlier because it came down. I was sitting here next to the curtain. I turned my head, and there's just a fucking praying mantis just right there, just in my face, just before the stream. And now it's done legs. It walks across the bed, across me, up the shelf, and now it's gone. And it will turn up again in like 2 days when it wants something to eat.
That is so cute, Andy.
It's massive now. It's cool though, because my grandson is well into everything, so things like this are ideal because he can handle it. Sort of really get used to them all. Like, got no idea of him. I wish I'd got them sooner if I'm honest.
Show you mine, but it's a bit of a pain in the backside, so. That's good. I think I've got a molt somewhere. Mine's only small. Try and find it. Yeah, I've got the molt of mine. Oh, where are you? So, mine's only like tiny.
Yeah, get used to the rest. I can see me keeping a few more of them.
I think everyone's frozen for me now again. Sorry. I can't tell if you guys are talking or if my internet just
No, we're quiet.
working. Okay. So it's not just my connection.
I don't think anybody was saying anything.
Yeah, you've been very quiet there, would you?
I've eaten a lot of gummy bears.
Tidy.
Well, over this past week, I made about 1,000 gummies, and I ate about 25 of them the last hour.
If you don't call them groovy bears, I'm going to be really pissed with you.
Ah, I have to make that as a label for my jar.
I've got the same amount of teas as you now, Leah. I've got 23, so, and I'm literally waiting for a new Viv to arrive so I can have like all my adults secured in one and then all my babies secured in another one. And I know that means that I'm going to end up getting more, so that's going to be fun.
100%. 110%. That's just the way it goes. Like I was supposed to stop at 2, and my husband was like, "You're not getting any more." And then I was like, "After this one," and then it was like, "Oh, but after this one," and yeah, it's a bit.
See, I wasn't gonna get any more, and then I got sent the mystery box from Naomi. Then I got the parcel from you as well, and then I got, because I won your competition, I got the £10 voucher for skinny legs. So then I needed to use that. So then I got another 2, and I know that there's a couple of people that are going to send me some more spiders, and I'm just like, oh god, I'm gonna be overrun.
It'll be good then.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, it'll be very good. I'm very excited. It's just like so many in such a short period of time.
I literally just stood outside because I'm so hot in here. It's 27.
Yeah, it's 27 in here and all. I've got
Yeah.
my heater off. It's just holding the heat and it's not going anywhere. I don't know what's happening. It's not been this
I've
warm
turned
for
my
ages.
heater off.
Regretted putting trousers on.
It is toasty tonight. For once.
That's a bit of a good point. What temperatures do you use to keep yours? Because in the winter I keep mine quite cold. Like I
keep my
have them
room-
at about 18 degrees in the
Keep
winter.
my room at 26.
Yeah, between 25 and 27
Yeah,
is
25,
fine.
26.
But
Right,
it's only,
all year round.
I leave it
It's only as
colder
high
during
as-
the night.
Yeah, same. It's got a night cycle, but it's only it only gets to 27 because it's hard to regulate the temperature around the 25 mark in here. Apparently, because it's either like 2 or 3 degrees below 25, or it's like 2 or 3 degrees above it, and it's just like, all right, fair enough. I'd rather above than below because I can vent heat quite quick.
Hey, what's
But
up, Sam?
During the summer, it holds heat better anyway, so I don't have to heat it so much. It just sticks around the 25 mark most of the time by itself.
See you later, Rad. Thank you for joining, dude. See you later, Gypsy boy.
Yeah, mine are just in the bedroom, so I just have the heating. So we have the heating in the house set. I think it's to 21, sort of regular, and then through the day, because it's a south-facing window, so the slightest bit of sunshine coming through it, and the temperature goes up about 3-4 degrees as well. Like, so I get
Touch
to
wood.
27 in the days. Like,
Yeah, touch wood. I've not had any issues with the heat in here.
yeah, I've been quite lucky. I'm worried about next summer because I moved in. I lived in the flat over the road, and then I moved in here in sort of November time. So I think in the summer I'll probably have to have a fan a bit more.
Yeah, last summer it was 32 in here.
It's really hot.
And I was just like, I had the windows open, I had a fan going. I was just like, it's crazy. And especially when you're streaming in the summer, if you're streaming, like with all the equipment set up, like the amount of heat that comes just pouring out of it.
No, I've already made a
Craig,
deal with
we've
myself.
had times.
I've already made a deal with myself that if I'm doing streams in the summer and it's that fucking hot, I'm doing it outside because I have the capability and I have done stuff like that before. So I'm just doing it outside. Doesn't matter what time it runs till. I'm just doing it outside.
Craig, remember the streams we've done in here, like before lockdown, and we're just sweating one out. And it's
They were like the old school ones, like when we started doing the feeding streams and that, wasn't it? That was that got insane.
We had some hot nights.
Phrasing.
We had some hot nights together. I'll tell you that.
God damn it.
We're not. We're all friends here.
I miss our streams together, man. I can't wait.
To be
for
fair, I
lockdown
can't wait
to be
for
over.
yeah. It would be good because we can do like feeding streams. Like, well, we can't at the minute because everyone's Fatal Fangs in, including us. But it would be really nice to be able to do the proper streams again because it always breeds like decent moments that you can't really make up or match in a stream that's remote.
Well, I was actually editing a video up yesterday of me and Craig before lockdown. We'd done a Hattie Hattie rehouse, and I was editing it up, and I was just like, I miss these, like where me and him just in the video together.
Is that the one
it's
where
just
I'm holding the bit of wood, like the spiders on the wood?
No, that was another one. This is when we put it into the glass enclosure.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so it's more the conversation we have during the videos. So like some of the conversation is pretty funny that we have. So obviously, some of it I've had to cut out because we go
So
a bit wild
inappropriate.
at times.
Like it's wildly inappropriate sometimes.
Yeah. Me and Craig, when we deal with spiders, there's just a lot of swearing and wow, you're beautiful, and more swearing and.
It does go like really quickly sometimes, depending on the spiders. From "oh, you're really beautiful" to "wow, you fucking prick." Like...
Let's tell me about that. Yeah.
But I can't wait for it to be over and we can start doing them again. It's like when I came around yours and we done that Grammar Solar Pulchra rehouse. And you streamed it on the ECC, and then I done a little video of it on my channel as well. That was really good. And we had the Pulchra out in the grass.
Yeah, just galloping away.
And you just like this, I'm looking out for birds.
Yeah, they're both mature now. I'm going to pair them like mad.
Sorry? We'll be able to meet up in the gardens in England. So when is that, step 2 or 3 or something, that meeting in garden for England? It's different for us in Wales, I'm not sure.
I think outside is out in public. I think that was step 1, wasn't it? 6. You can mix with 6 people.
That in your own gardens as well, then?
I don't think it's in your own gardens, no.
Right.
£100 fine for sitting on a bench, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can have a coffee on a bench.
You can have a coffee on a bench or a picnic. See, that's a bit more than we could do.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're allowed to, from the 29th of March, you're allowed to meet one other household or within the rule of 6. Oh, it does say including private gardens, but that's because there's 2 parts to stage 1. So the first part of stage 1 from the 8th is 2 people from different households can meet outside for recreation. And then on the 29th, that'll go up to 6, which
What's the
includes
difference
gardens.
to outside to in someone's house, though?
I suppose it's about the spread.
Yeah,
It's easy spread. See, we're in Wales. It's
if I lived alone,
people from 2 households can meet out for exercise outside, but everything else is pretty much exactly the same.
I think of it as the same thing. Like if I lived alone and Craig lived alone, meeting outside and meeting in person, like going around each other's house, I don't see the difference much.
But if you lived alone, you'd be able to be each other's support bubble.
I'm not being funny. For this past, Christ knows how long this has been going on now, like a year. Like me and Jaden haven't stopped being at work, like being in close contact with loads and loads of people. So I still can't work out why I have to go and do that, but I can't do the other shit.
I know exactly what you said. I've worked, other than the first couple of weeks when we were working out exactly what our plan of action was going to be. I've worked, and we've been basically pounding the streets for the last year and meeting all sorts and everyone and having to sort of, go into businesses and everything like. So I know what you're saying. It's
Craig, we must have thousands come in our shop like a day.
Yeah.
Like that's how many people we just walk past.
Have you been offered the vaccine then? Are you classed as essential workers?
I mean, we are, but I don't know where it comes.
Yeah, I don't think we can get it.
I don't think it.
It's your work that has to apply for it or something, because my mum is an essential worker and she said that it's something like you can't go out and be like, I want to get a vaccine because I'm an essential worker. It's your work that has to go, here's all our staff, here's the essential workers, we need vaccines for them. It's really weird. It's really
where I work,
way of going about it.
We got it because we fall under health and social care. So I had the first jab a few weeks ago. Although I was rough for 2 days afterwards. But I think it was just tiredness more than anything.
I've not heard of anything about our work.
Yeah, I
offering.
wasn't sure because it's so different between England and Wales. I only sort of follow what's going on over here. I don't really keep, other than when I kept Boris on the telly. I don't really take much notice of what's going on in England because it doesn't apply to me.
Tanya, I don't know what fresh air is. I like this room. I live and breathe this room. Craig knows that. I'm in here quite a lot. Pretty much the majority of the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are we going to answer Amy's question, do you reckon? Who do you want to go up against and who do you not want to go up against?
Probably Mark's trenches.
Both. For both answers. Because it's like, don't want to go up against him because it's Mark, but at the same point, you know, he's done last year. He's beatable, isn't he? I suppose.
Yeah, but he's going to come back stronger. He's going to pull out the big guns this time.
I think everything this year is going to be like 2 levels up from last year.
I'm a bit gutted Gar dropped out, but...
Has he dropped out, has he?
I'm pretty sure he did, didn't he, Craig?
I think so.
Yeah. But then again, I'm glad because now he can't beat me again.
Yeah,
shooting high for round 2.
Yeah, this time I'm going to beat Skarner though.
You can try, mate.
With my no clips.
Right, every single one of Jaden's clips is him eating a different flavour of crisps.
We are going to close it up in just a few minutes, guys, because we normally stick around for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. If you didn't see at the start of the stream, we are doing it every 2 weeks now. So it won't be next Monday, it'll be the Monday after, and then it won't be that Monday, and it'll be the Monday after. That's a shorter way of explaining it. So every 2 weeks. And we all came to that decision. If I'm quite honest, I don't think Midgard had a clue about it though. Did you, Midgard? I think he was asleep when he read the comments.
Yeah, I think I was asleep for that one.
The thing is, I think you woke up and actually read the comments. Jaden and Craig, tell Doctor that you work in Frontline with Public, and hopefully they will give you an appointment. Cheers, dude. We're looking into that. I'll let you know how we get on. Craig, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Cheers, dude.
I know Christine. He has awesome videos. Is that you? I know your name's Chris. Is it Christine?
Not that I know of. I think when I was born, I was going to be a Victoria if I didn't have my bits. But it could just be my other name. I don't really care. Be whatever you want.
If I don't get unsubbed from Jaden's channel again, I'll be back in 2. I don't know why it keeps... You watch all my videos as well, because you always comment on them. I don't know why it's unsubscribing you. It's a bit odd.
It's the system working against you, Jaden.
I know. They don't want me to have subs. I know you'll be back, Candice. You always are. But anyway, thank you for everyone that came on tonight.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a pleasure to talk about Fatal Fangs. Oh, have we got the Fatal Fangs advert, actually? We can play that as we can play that as the outro this time, because we've been talking about it tonight. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you to everyone in the chat as well. As always, remember, we aren't streaming next Monday. It will be the Monday after. And Leah's gone. Thank you, Leah.
Bye.
I'm just going to wave. Bye.
Thank
you, Skarner. Thank you, Andy. Thank you to everyone else.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much. Cheers, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, we got someone back. Oh, she's back to say bye. Bye, Leah. I did say bye to you, but you just vanished.
Huh?
I did say bye to you, and you just went.
My connection's been gone for 10 minutes, so I have no idea what.
Oh, you haven't heard anything for 10 minutes?
What? Why? What do you mean?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Amazing.
I'm so
I
confused.
thought you just woken up from a coma. What the fuck?
I'm so confused. Are you the new Grindler?
Brilliant.
My connection.
Bye, Leah.
I have no idea what you guys are saying right now. It's completely gone.
I'm sweating one out. Oh.
just plug the outro. I'm dying.
Right, I'm playing the outro. Peace, guys. Thank you.
Everybody.
I'll see you in 2 weeks. And that is going to be everyone that I fuck up in Fatal Fangs 3. Night, guys.